And hello, everybody, and welcome on to the very first episode of Assassin's Creed 3. This one, again, is one that I never have actually played before, and I know very, very little about. It just happened to be one that I missed, but we're going to jump in and hope things just work well first try. Ah, come on. Uh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It's nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple, one of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden, bits of an ancient technology. Scattered across the globe, some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do, after all. I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. The device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both, but there's only so much we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him, to Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked, we think, we hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hand the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. Yeah, nothing I love more than having the music volume tied to the cutscene so you don't get to enjoy literally any of it. Because if you have the music on, then everything's going to get copyright and,
We're here.
a whole mess, but... Which obviously a very, particular situation just for putting content on YouTube, but... I like how it looks completely different again. And see, he has the scar again.
Let's go.
That's so funny though that he literally he looks different again and he has the scar that I could not find in the last one. So maybe it was just covered up by the facial hair, but that was my entire thing was just being but then I didn't see it in Brotherhood either, so I was I didn't know if I was just tripping or...
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Also, somehow they made the text for the subtitles worse. Ah, just kind of teleported here. Fair enough.
I think we're here.
It's like, yet again, another journey I am kind of excited to see how we progress through, you know?
The key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir.
Nope.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Yeah,
Do you
sometimes
hear
it be
us?
like that, huh?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Oh.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
I guess I can do that. Or I'll run, you know.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
It's one of those fun things where it's like, you know, at least it's funny that they brought back a tutorial kind of like this. Because they keep going back and forth between being like, we'll do like an in-game one, and then we'll do like these VR type things. Which, I mean, I don't mind either way, honestly. It was like, it's kind of, as long as, you know.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
Like, as long as, you know, it gets the job done, that's kind of all that matters. I will say, I was like, something does feel at least a little smoother about this
That's a
experience.
constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Da, 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 da. Not really an air assassination if it's telling me that it's a, I'm knocking them out,
All you have
huh?
to do here is jump the gap.
Oh, why would you? Thank you. Okay. Oh. So, do they change it up so... I don't know. There you go. So I guess holding A when I did that just made me leap over and then fall to my death. But just holding the right trigger is what lets me actually...
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
I do think this is at least interesting as like a hook from the beginning.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Master
Where shall I
Birch.
retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Yeah, I need that guy to leave me alone. Need him to seriously get uprooted, you know.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
No, nope, I'm good. Leave the Animus to read an email. Oh my god, we get emails again.
You are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
Huh.
My apologies.
Really capturing the true awkwardness of having to shuffle to get to your seat. A crowded theater.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Find a secluded area to climb.
1,000 pardons. My apologies. So sorry.
Business, I was like, oh, that ladder just really takes us nowhere. Seems like they're having fun. We'll not interrupt them. It is very dark, huh? Also, kind of crazy that nobody has noticed me in the slightest. Because I don't know about you, but if I'm sitting in an area like this, like I am being nosy as hell and I'm seeing everything. Oh, buddy, a lockpicking minigame? Huh. Oopsies.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
Ah, what a vibe. You know, as someone who... Stuff of things, like as someone who probably unsurprisingly has done musicals and theater performances and stuff like that, like... I can definitely get the nerves. I don't feel like I remember being super nervous. I think the hardest part, honestly, is just having stuff memorized, you know?
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Die. Oh wow, you did it right in front of this kid too. His eye's gonna like pop out of his head. Exit the opera house. I think I can do that.
Balcony! Hurry! Come, please!
Seems like they found the dead body.
That man there! Seize him! A man was killed in the upper balcony. But I've done no wrong. I swear.
Search him. Any weapons? I beg your pardon, madam. Did you notice anyone suspicious coming from that door? Try to remember.
Oh, this way.
Order! We must have order!
It happened
We
right
must
in
leave
that
at
balcony.
once.
Order!
What are those
we
men
must
doing
have
in there?
order!
I'm staying where it's safe.
Move,
Order!
bitch.
We must
Get out
have
the way.
order.
Imbecile!
Where are you going?
Also, wow, I was like, didn't even get to enjoy the opera or nothing.
Too close in here.
I'll search along here. You search down there. Very well. If you find anyone, give a shout.
Well, it seems like the world outside is still kind of constructing itself. How the world looks when you're not actively in it or looking out the window.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
I was expecting
how
everyone to be
fair
like,
your
I
calculations?
don't know.
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn.
Oh,
Go
damn,
forth,
Boston.
Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
It's like everybody hates Boston. It doesn't matter what day it is or what time and place we're at. There once was a ship that put to sea. Yeah, any Wellerman fans? That's what I'm excited for Black Flag, getting to enjoy the sea shanties as you sail around.
Some fresh air might do me good.
Nah. Who needs fresh air when you got air fresheners, am I right? Yo, can we gamble? Oh, well, we don't have any money, so never mind. Seems like we can roll the dice, you know?
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Oh, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh?
So I'm a
Let's
joker.
see how funny you find
I'm
this.
a smoker. I'm a midnight toker.
Stay out of this.
Hey, tell me if you, they changed the counter system? Do I have to do... Okay, I don't understand why it's not.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
Interesting way to
We're
change
ready to
it
go
up, but
again
okay.
if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
Oh, wow. Okay.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
these thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about.
I don't think you're paying me at all.
Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
Nothing nicer than just like a...
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Damn. Tell him how it is.
I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Oh, wow. Who
Really?
would've thought?
What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
Good day.
Nothing like the classic evil British man. But we do just love a nice vibe of like, there's always something fun that's about characters that are confident, that they just, you know what they're doing.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Alright, so what are the odds that something bad happens here and the ship ends up sinking or something along those
Claims
lines?
we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. Fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Tin fish and biscuits.
You guys got anything for me?
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
I mean, I'll beat you guys up if you decide you want to tussle. Man, nothing's less intimidating than saying tussle.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
That was a month
Wasn't by
ago at
choice.
this point.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Atham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs, reduce rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
The tale is old as time. Yeah, what if we just like cut everything down and then set it up so that way you do more work on less and we stand to profit.
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Fair enough.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Bet. Speak with the doctor or cook. Hey, doctor.
A doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
Oh, nothing like that.
Only
I was
with
wondering
my
if you'd heard any
bars.
rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual
Like the Beastie
complaints
Boys
or
with a license
grievances.
to ill.
Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers.
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me.
All right. What do you got for us, Mr. James?
Are you James?
Hi.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. Oh, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
I mean, can I just, can I help them mutiny? And then we can just get to the States and all today? Because it seems like this guy's a real piece of work, you know?
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that?
Speaking of...
Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Okay. Yes. Actually, you know what? We got someone that we can talk to in here. Hey, Captain.
You must expose whatever they're plotting.
Your crew's a tight-lipped bunch. But I'll see what I can do.
Well, hurry up.
Something tells me you don't really have the luxury of telling me to hurry up, but it's fine. I'll let you go.
Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not like that. You should feast on land and wine, whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Curious. Most curious.
Must be a yellow hat man around the way. There's something curious going on. You know, Will Ferrell did the voice acting for the Yellow Hat Man in the first Curious George movie. Didn't do it. I don't think he returned for any of the show or anything like that. But it's him in the first one, which never would have expected.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Yep.
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead. Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
Good luck then.
Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Yep. Take on any punk that comes my way. Ah, he's so cocky and British. Okay. Can I... There we go. Hey, oh, buddy, what's wrong? You dropped your sword. Uh-oh. Would be a shame if you... Come on, defend yourself, buddy. Come on. Ouch. Okay, well, that'll do it. Oh.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right.
I really changed your tune real quick. We'll say, I do love getting to hear the storm sounds, though.
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
On yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Be prepared, I will make sure to... I know a thing or two about securing some rope. Also very interested to see how, like, a lot of the assassin business, you know, changes as time goes on. So I feel like, you know, even if they follow the same creed and whatnot, like, there's got to be a pretty big difference from when Ezio was running around doing things to now. Also, so what? So it's like there's about another 300-year gap in between Ezio and this guy, Kenway, Hiram. I already have a hard time remembering his name. That's how I can tell I'm not familiar with this story anywhere near as much.
Loose the sails! Haytham, you take the foremast! James,
Haytham.
to the mainmast with you!
I don't know why I keep thinking Hiram. I'll say I do like this though. Pretty to just enjoy the sea and get caught in the storm, you know, watch this stuff go spoilery. Hang in there, buddy.
Hurry! I can't hold on much longer! The rope's too wet! I'm slipping! Oh, thank you, thank you.
Of course, you've been somewhat kind to me. I gotcha. I'm also curious too if this means that, like, so the first opening portion is literally just getting us kind of set for what the stakes are and all that fun stuff. Because I could have sworn that it was a different main character for this game. But again, I know very little about all, like, this game in particular. Alright, Captain. How's your bow doing?
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
You know, don't mind if I do. It's interesting because this boat feels very large, but what I remember from, like, Black Flag is the boats don't feel anywhere near that large. I guess it's like you're just probably running it with a smaller crew and stuff like that, but... And my memory could be wrong because it's also been a very long time. Ubisoft presents Assassin's Creed 3. Everybody get hyped. Gone for a fist fight, yeah. Call me Kenway, the way I can do anything I put my mind to.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
You gross reason
but
pounds.
he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives, I thought.
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Alright, this game's automatically 10 out of 10. I got to pet a cat and a dog.
But I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Yep. Literally done. I could stop right now and be like, this is game of the year.
Thief! Someone stop him!
No, I'm good.
Boston's quite a
Hi,
lively
Doggo.
city.
There's all manner of things
Who's a
to see
good
and
boy?
Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Alright, what do you need me to do? General store? General store? I'm more of a lieutenant store, if you know what I mean. Don't know what that means at all, but you get the vibe. It's fine. Or should I say lieutenant, since I'm British right now.
Damn sprigs! This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled,
It's Benjamin Franklin.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You
The
must be
horny
new to
king
Boston.
himself.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
What do you have for me? Me walking up to the guy and it's saying pet animal and be like,
Citizens of Massachusetts Bay, the French take Fort Necessity in the colony of Pennsylvania. Ground forces are obliged to surrender.
Okay.
The Duke of Newcastle promotes Major General Edward Braddock.
Willkommen, enter, please.
let's see, what do you got for me, buddy? Normal weapons. Buy ourselves a sword. I guess get ourselves a pistol. Okay, don't mind if I do. Man, now when's it gonna give me my challenges so I can unlock custom skins? Could you imagine being back here and being like, hold on, I gotta pull out my gotta pull out my blue tiger camo flintlock pistol.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
It's funny because it's like stuff like this where I'm just like, as things are getting set up, it's always hard to figure out like, what do I want to talk about? Because I don't want to interrupt anything, you know? We'll say Green Dragon is a pretty cool place for a pretty cool name for a place like this. A very D&D fantasy ass like vibe, you know? Oh. Oh. We'll have a nice little Not being able to see the almanac. You know what? I do not care. Sorry, Ben. Sorry, Mr. Benjamin. Got any BTD 6 players in the chat? Benjamin, best DJ
You lying,
of all
cheating, no
time.
good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
And I know that they're getting into like some of the kinkiest shit.
This way.
Are you gonna like that and then winking at other people and I need to figure out why there's like a B on the mini-map like that.
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good
Hello,
lad,
Bill.
if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
All right.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Who is he like? Does that mean he's gonna be like my sidekick in this game? Oh, we can talk to you some more.
Tell me about yourself, William.
What's to tell? I was born in Ireland to Catholic parents, which I learned early in life severely limited my opportunities. So I converted to Protestantism and journeyed here at the behest of my uncle. But I fear my uncle Peter was not the swiftest of men. He sought to open trade with the Conyan Gahaga, but chose to build his settlement away from the trade routes instead of on them. I tried to reason with the man, but as I said, not the swiftest. So I took what little money I'd earned and bought my own little plot of land. I built a home, a farm, a store, and a mill. Humble beginnings, but well situated, which made all the difference.
So this is how you came to know the Mohawk?
Indeed. And it has proved a valuable relationship.
But still no mention from your contacts of the precursor site? No hidden temple or ancient constructs?
Yes and no. Which is to say, they have their fair share of sacred sites. Earthen mounds, forest clearings, hidden caves. But nothing matching what you describe. No strange metals, no odd glows.
It is well hidden.
Even to them, it seems. But cheer up, my friend. You'll have your precursor treasure. I swear it.
To our success, then.
And soon.
Okay. Does this get me and I have more that I can talk to him about?
Should not be much longer.
Ah. That's weird because it was like the icon on the minimap disappeared for the other people once I talked to them, but didn't disappear for him, so. Oh, is just the B, just the front door? And I guess it's nice that it tells me where the door is, but feels like it shouldn't be that hard to find the door if I'm in a building, I would think. Hey, buddy, what do you got for me?
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
It don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and loot you. Do, 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 do.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
It's always funny because it's like, what, even like some of the fastest people when it comes to a lot of this stuff just like actually still took like 30 seconds to reload something, I think.
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
Oh.
Shoot them before they reach us!
Use those spare muskets and you won't have to reload.
Oh, you know what? I guess that's a good... The real question is, can we... So it looks like we can still kind of, like chain kill people.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with the show then.
I'm not sure how I feel
Guess
so
they
far
wasn't so
about
safe
the
inside after all.
combat, you know?
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Okay. Oh. I wonder if having the music off is like fucking with the sound effects or what, but I was like...
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched. Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink.
Alright. Will say, I was like, it is annoying that since I turned the music volume down, there's no like ambient music either, so it's just kind of very like...
We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Thomas!
What?
Over there, that's what! Deal with them!
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something!
Aw, why's you always gotta go and spoil the sport?
Yeah, something, I don't know, something just feels off so far compared to the past few games. And I was like, I know I turned the music volume down, whatever, but like, it just feels so, I mean, again, you know, I was like, no matter what, we're going to stick with doing all this, but, you know, I'll definitely point out if I'm like, something feels wrong. Ow.
Stop them, Thomas!
In a Jeffy box.
Basic pistols are not efficient at long range, but these weapons are. Oh. Die.
I hope whatever's in this chest is worth it.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not
They
the
have guns.
scoundrels I'm concerned
What are you
with.
talking about? They had knives, it would be a different story, but they all have guns. Like, they've all been armed with muskets with bayonets. They have a knife and a gun. Oh. Okay.
A little help, please.
Quit your crying, I'm coming.
Thomas!
What?
Over there, that's what! Deal with them!
God, you guys complain so much. Alright, guys. Wow. Yeah, hard counted me on that, I guess.
That seems to be the last of them.
Woo, we did it. Look at us go.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
Thank you, Bill.
What? Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Ooh. Alright. I think... Like I said, so far I am unsure how I am feeling about this game. Like I said, I don't know if it's just because like I was a lot more invested in a lot of the stuff. Maybe I just don't care as much about like this time period. But we'll try to remain optimistic, see how things go from here. So I'm going to go ahead and call it for there. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that fun jazz, and I will see you in the next one.